Oh, well, hello everybody, welcome back to another graphic arc video. This time I'm back from holidays and already testing the just recently released Ratchet Clank Rift Apart. Man, I played this game on PlayStation big time and yeah, I decided to buy it for 60 euros. Nonetheless, I mean, it's a bit much for a re-released game, but I guess we get a PC port and yeah, you need to turn off here. Look at this, guys, in settings, the dynamic resolution to off to get the XESS option which this game has, and which is what we will be also testing today and see how it works. This time we'll be only doing 1440p, but with all the presets. That means here up here, graphic presets, we will go very high, medium, low, very low. I mean, very low, we will just quickly look at it. And then, of course, we will also try ray tracing and XESS to see how it works. So buckle up, because this will be about a 25-minute long video. And yeah, we'll just go chat through some things that it's been going on, and giving you some updates on what's going on with me, you know, the graphic arc. But yeah, let's also talk about some gameplay, which in this case is Ratchet Clank Rift Apart. And as you can see, here we are running. Let me quickly check. No, yeah, go to graphical settings up here. Yeah, okay, yeah, we are running very high preset. Ray tracing is currently off, so we'll just test first the all graphical presets, then do the ray tracing. And as you can see here, we are getting about 60 FPS. I don't know, this is a cutscene, but it's rendered real time, so the performance, it is what it is. You know, later on in more demanding scenes, which you will see in the first 25 minutes that we'll do the gameplay here, we get some drops even below 40. That's without ray tracing on, but with no upscaling. So if you do the VRR monitor hack that I showed not long ago in the video, maybe then you can have a really smooth gameplay, because it was really smooth for me. I was actually surprised how the game ran. It actually ran much better than on 2080 Ti. How can this be? I'm not sure, but yeah, it works really good. On 2080 Ti I had to run DLSS, everything to very high, and DLSS to balanced to get about 50 FPS at very high, including ray tracing. But you will see what's the story here. I think the game still needs some optimizations, you know, maybe driver or maybe engine optimization. I don't know yet, because we didn't get any optimized drivers from Intel that should be optimized for Ratchet Clank. But yeah, sorry for my slow talk today. Had lots of work going on again. I really need some more time off, but this will come later on in September, so there's that. Okay, now it's time to see some real gameplay footage here, guys. Look, I think when new areas load in, even though I'm using the SSD NVMe, which has 7000 megabyte read speed, which was also indicated that it must be, because the PS5 is using about the same speed than I currently have in here. So I don't want any issues, because on my second PC at my girlfriend's house, I tested on the PCI 3 NVMe, and the transitions in some parts were stuttering way less than here. But maybe it could be just me, or that there's a different system that I was testing it on. At my other system I'm using 5800X, but here we are using 5950X, so a bit difference there. GPU is so-so, you know, Intel Arc, it's working pretty good, can easily compare to 3060 Ti in some games, in Returnal for example. We compared it, not obviously on a video, but I did it locally, and it worked better after some updates. So yeah, there's that. I saw a lot of rumors going on. People are saying, oh, Intel Arc A770 will beat RTX 3070 in games, but yeah, that's not true. At least, I don't know, not yet. I guess the specification wise, if you look at it on paper, it should be better in theory, but you know, this is their first GPU. It works pretty good. Look at this, guys. We are getting almost 60 FPS, which is actually recommended for very high preset there on system requirements image. It showed that 3070 is needed for 1440p 60 gameplay, so yeah, maybe it's comparing it, maybe it's working pretty good. Do know that later on you will see. I actually advise you to use XESS Quality if you're going to run very high preset with no ray tracing to really get that stable 60 FPS experience. Though even these drops to 55, 50, I haven't noticed much of a difference, you know, of having that lag or, you know, stuttering because of the FPS drops. It was actually a really smooth gameplay with freezing on, so yeah. Let's see now if we turn this to high. Oh, no, not texture quality. We need the overall quality. Yes, we turn this to high. Oh, look, nothing rendered, but now it's back on. Will this be enough to actually maintain 60 FPS without using any upscaling or optimizing settings? Digital Foundry actually posted a video before Ratchet Clank even got released and compared some settings here and there from PlayStation to high-end and low-end PC. You might want to check that one out. There's also some setting optimizations, as far as I know. I quickly skipped through it, didn't have time, but I assume it's a really good video because it was about 20 minutes long. They really go into detail what settings to use to get the PS5 quality with ray tracing effects on, and yeah, check that one out. We'll just be testing all the presets here and ray tracing to the very max at the end of the video. But here we go. Look, guys, high preset, almost enough to get that 60 FPS in a Ratchet & Clank. Okay, boss battle later on, you will see. Dr. Nefarious, goddamn, when he shoots rockets and everything's flying through with XESS on, we even drop below 50. But yeah, it's really there, because most of the time you can expect this kind of FPS. 60, 50. Like I said, I advise you to turn on XESS. And you should have a smooth experience on your Intel Arc A770 if that's why you are here. Before buying the game, I really advise you actually to buy the game, even though it's not fully optimized for our GPUs. Even on NVIDIA GPUs, I had some stutters. It's nothing major, but the game is really good, the story is good, everything. Oh, I can't believe I think I finished it in 2 days. I played a lot of it on PS5 back then. But yeah, I mean, I will play it again, since I already paid 60 euro for the game again on PC and see how it goes. I think with my 3090 it should be a smooth sailing at 4K. Sorry guys, no 4K with A770 because it's barely holding 50 FPS, 60 at very high on 1440p, so 4K, oh, it would be murder for the performance. No, not actually. I just don't have 4K monitor hooked up on my test bench like I noted before, so 1440p it is for now. Maybe if I get a cheapo 4K just to record, I will do it, but till then 1440p it is, because, you know, A770 is more of a 1440p card than 4K, but some games really run good. Anyways, let's switch to medium and see how medium preset goes. Now, oh yeah, this is the FPS we like to see, more in the 90s. Okay, there's not much crowd anymore in the background, not much particle effects going on, but the overall visual representation of the game is looking pretty good, even at low later, you will see. So they really did a good job. I will install this on Steam Deck and see how it goes. I expect this to be playable at 720p. High preset with FSR or XESS. You know, we can use XESS even on Steam Deck. So, I really wonder what will happen there. Maybe good game for a portable experience when I will go again on holiday this September. Maybe finish this game when I will be flying on an airplane or something. I don't know. We'll see about that, but medium preset working pretty good. Alright, 100 FPS. Let me just skip cinematics. We don't need to spoil. I mean, I don't need to spoil you the game. You must buy it and play it because it's really good. I hope you didn't watch it online, the whole gameplay through, because trust me guys, it's worth the buy and play. Look at this. In this demanding scene, even at medium, okay, we didn't drop below 70 there just for a moment. We did, but medium preset is holding up pretty okay. It's looking good, and this is a really smooth playable experience. If you don't mind having a bit lower graphics and would like a much smoother experience, you know, maybe just go use a high preset and tune some settings and get that smooth 60 plus always FPS in all the scenes. Look at this guys, we even had 120 there, 130. That is good to see. I can't wait. I sure hope we get some driver optimization soon, because the latest beta driver didn't do much. Here I was using the latest stable driver, not the beta one which released 2 days ago. I just didn't bother installing it because, you know, you probably seen the change logs. Not worth my time, not even worth the video. But yeah, latest stable driver is running pretty good. I did actually try it for a bit just to install it, but I lost the fan control section in my Intel Arc control center, so I just installed the latest stable driver and I got it back. So people said that they did install latest drivers and they got the fan control, so maybe it was just a bug at my end, who knows. Anyways, let's switch now to low preset and see how it goes. I mean, guys, you tell me. Look, even low preset looking good. You know, there's not much of, you know, fancy reflections, fancy shadows, but I remember playing Ratchet Clank on PS2 back in the day. It looked good, and this looks way better. So where have we gone now? You know, low presets looking really good, and they are even running pretty good, man. What's this? Did they optimize Ratchet Clank or not? Let me know down in the comments below. But based on the current video playback that you're looking, I mean, even me when I was playing, this looked really good. You know, okay, those reflections are really nice, and shadows and everything, because these lots of colors going on, you know, popping, blasting, explosions in this game, and it's really nice to see, you know, all those shiny things, reflections. But if you don't get a 60 FPS experience, guys, I don't know, I would rather turn off the reflections or maybe lower it, this ray tracing, and get that smooth 60 FPS than get that fancy graphics. Because look at this, guys. I mean, I know, you tell me this is low, but it's looking pretty damn good, right? At 1440p, man, I would just probably turn on the texture quality to very high and shadows maybe to medium and just play like that, because if a low preset is looking like this really good, then I wonder how really that would look when you would have very high texture quality and everything else set to low. Who knows, maybe you can try and let me know, or I will try, but you know, I'm already making a video here, so I can either note it down in the comments, which I probably won't because I don't have much time, you know, to update my videos. I'm constantly trying to reply to every one of your comments, and yeah, sometimes I forget because lots of comments to reply to, so if I didn't reply to you before, maybe do another comment now in this video, and I will see to it, hopefully. But yeah, guys, low preset Ratchet Clank, look at this. We even got the screen space reflections almost looking right. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good, man. Let me just grab Steam Deck right now. You won't see me, but I will just grab Steam Deck right now and install this on there. But yeah, yeah, here we go. Shall we try ultra low? See, not much. I mean, okay, yeah. Ultra low is really ultra low. Low, it's looking really good, but ultra low, Let's go back to very high, just for a moment. See, okay, now we have nicer reflections, more shadows in the reflections. Everything is much more colorful, but damn, no more 100 FPS. We are now at 50, 60, going up and down. It's probably because it's not fully optimized, this game, and I think future updates will fix these sudden drops for a few seconds. Because most of the time you can see we get 60 FPS at very high, but when we move around quickly to new areas and when it tries to load, we get those drops to about 50 FPS just for a brief second. So I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, maybe it was also the same on PlayStation when you were running around in these portals. Yeah, not good. Maybe XESS now. Let's switch to XESS. Will we get a smooth 60 FPS now on very high preset? What do you guys think? Look, there's some boost. Oh, okay. Now, this is looking almost identical to the native resolution, or maybe even better. I don't know. You have to try this natively because YouTube does some compressions. But I mean, XESS, it's looking pretty good. I can't wait till new version arrives out. It's been some time now since we got an XESS 1.1. How long? 5 months? 4 months? I sure hope they will keep on updating XESS, because the difference from version 1 and 1.1 was insane, guys. Insane. If you are going to use FSR in this game, don't. Just use XESS because it looks better. But I can do maybe a comparison video between the two in this game. What do you say? Though I suspect that once I will upload this video and wait a day or two, already some other person will do it for me. So if not, I will do a comparison video with FSR maybe in a few games. Yeah. Shh. Don't spoil my niche. No, people don't. Please, no, I didn't mention. I will not make this. No. I'm joking. This is a good idea, right? Maybe 5 games we compare XESS to FSR and see how it goes. I remember in Witcher, we lose rain effects with FSR, but with XESS we don't. One game I tried, the FSR was really blurry, while XESS quality mode was way better. I think it was Returnal, yeah. And some other games that have XESS and also have FSR. Yeah, okay guys, this is my next video, okay? I mean, one of the next videos. I still need to finish my Intel build, but now I gave it to my friend. He is probably recording something, I haven't been in touch since I left to holiday. But yeah, look at these guys. When he spams the rockets, we drop to 50, but with XESS, you can expect most of the time 1440p very high XESS quality to be above 60 FPS at 1440p. Maybe at some moments like this you get the drops, but if you have VRR monitor, this will be smooth sailing for you, just like it was for me here. Yeah, let me quickly note this down to compare a few games and go more into detail how XESS and FSR look in different games. Playing sound effects because I cannot record it. But yeah, here we go. Nefarious Beta. Look at these guys. 60 FPS most of the time stable. Ratchet and Clank. If you play on Intel Arc, get it. If you have 1440p or 1080p and have A750, I can see a smooth 60 FPS even with ray tracing on, without any issues. But do note, you need to use XESS if you are going to use ray tracing. Don't forget that. They even stated in system requirements there that a upscaling method is recommended when using ray tracing. So yeah, I totally agree, because the frame time graph got a little bit more smoother when I turned on XESS than played without. Okay, you know what? Let me just show you here. This is the most demanding area. Let's just turn on again here. I mean, not again. Let's turn on the ray traced reflections. Oh, do note, I decided to do this in-game, so this is not game freezing, it's a game taking its time to apply the ray tracing effects. But yeah, guys, do you think we will drop FPS big time? You know, ray tracing without FSR. I will turn off, not FSR, XESS. I will turn off XESS and see what kind of FPS do we get, guys. Will it be at least 30? 20? Let's see. Upscaling method to off. And now let's go back inside the game and see how it goes. Wait, we do actually get 30 FPS here. Look at this. Okay, there's stutters, you know, this was also present in PlayStation. Damn, what? Without upscaling, it's actually working better than on 2080 Ti. Here in this scene on 2080 Ti, everything max without upscaling. I got a 27 FPS, but it was 35 on this graphic card. How? Okay, I do have one broken 2080 Ti. I mean broken. It's overheating like crazy, but it works. So A770 works better. Or it could be just me. If someone has 2080 Ti and tried Ratchet and Clank, let me know your experience down below. But I suspect most of you guys watching my videos are Intel Arc users like myself. And yeah. Look at this, look at this. Skipping some cutscenes, I don't want to spoil you the story or anything. I just want to show you some gameplay. Come on, no, this is again cinematic, no. No, one more cinematic, god damn it, no. How many? Guys, welcome to the Ratchet Clank Rift Apart. The intro is long, huh? 22 minutes and I skipped. If you don't skip the cinematics, 45 minutes for sure. For sure. But then watch everything, enjoy the game, buy it. Really, it's a really good game. I really enjoyed it on PlayStation 5 and I'm sure I will enjoy it here as well. But in the city, guys, look, ray tracing, we even get 40 FPS. Damn, looking good, looking good. Shame I can't try 4K. I suspected we would have a smooth 30 FPS experience with XESS on if we get 40 FPS on the 1440p without upscaling. So, looking good, looking good. Let me just try to smash some things, run around and see if we get any drops, but so far so good. Oh, it almost crashed me. It almost crashed me here. Anyways, guys. We are coming soon to an end of the video. I will quickly show you later on the FPS boost we also get from using different preset quality of here. Look, this guys is the demanding area, I think. I haven't gotten much further into the game. I forgot the saved game. Oh my god, so I could also show you the later on areas. Yesterday I was playing on my 2080 Ti at my girlfriend's house. I wanted to use the saved game to show you later areas, but FPS was almost similar from in the starting area than in the later on areas at that PC, so we'll just do this. XESS quality, look at this guys. 10 FPS boost. What if you use ultra quality? We get 4 FPS less than at quality mode. Okay, what if we use balanced? Do we get more? 53 FPS. Okay, so 4 FPS more than quality mode. What about performance? Also 4 to 5 FPS more than previous mode. Okay, I mean, here we have XESS performance mode. Is it needed to actually run 1440p very high and ray tracing to the max? I mean, it's not to the max because you can use object range more, but that just murders it, so I just left it on default at 6. But the reflections and the reflections, yeah, and shadows, ambient occlusion channels are on very high, so yeah, that's good. Performance mode is needed to actually get smooth 60 FPS. Maybe if we turn down some effects, you know, instead of very high, which is probably not needed, to maybe go to high and then maybe boost XESS to balanced or quality to get the same FPS. We'll try just in a bit, but let me see how if performance mode can actually handle 60 FPS here. I mean, yeah, okay, it works. What if we do, like I said before, quality, go here and change this to high? What will we get? What will we get? Will we get 60 FPS as well? Oh, forgot to apply. God damn it. Go quality, switch back to high, apply, confirm. Okay. Yeah, I mean, 3 to 4 FPS less, but the image quality is much better when using XESS Quality. So, I could make this video really long and test 1080p 4K, you know, but I think you got the general idea how Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart works on Intel Arc, and see if it's worth buying at your end or not. But if you have, you know, A770 and 1440p monitor or 1080p, who knows, people are loving 1080p actually. I have one person, he just bought 4070 and they have 24-inch 1080p monitor, high refresh rate, because they don't like much bigger screen. So 100 people, 100 wonders, or how should we say? Yeah, guys, I will finish it here because I have some more work left to do. But yeah, if you stayed this long, I really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching my videos. Make sure you like, subscribe if you haven't so, and yeah, we'll see ya guys in the next one, huh? Pretty soon. Now that I'm home, I have some time to make some more videos and see. Okay, let me just quickly around. Let me quickly get this guy. Oh, let's go. Ooh, run, Ratchet, run. Let's get him. Come on. Jump. Oh. Well. First crash. Anyways, see you in the next one. Bye, guys.